What's up guys, it's Mark here back from Undercover Challenge UK. We are here today with an update not just for 1 week but for 2 weeks. Unfortunately been a lot going on over the last couple of weeks since being made redundant. But let's roll the intro and we'll get into that a little bit more. See you. Hi guys, it's Mark back here with Undercover Challenge UK. Hope you're all keeping well and safe. Guys, we're doing an update this week for not just the 1 week, as said in the bit before the intro. We're doing it for week 4 and week 5. Now, the reason why I've not been able to do a video last week is unfortunately we've had quite bad weather here in Newcastle, well, across the whole country, unfortunately. So internet has been down, but also I've had to make a priority of trying to make sure that I apply for other jobs because obviously this is something that we want to build upon and hopefully become a success with this. But just in the immediate future, to make sure that money's there to pay for bills, I've just had to prioritize that at the moment. So apologies for this delay. But let's get into our update. So off the back of the last video, which was week 3, if you remember, we had a Nintendo Switch which was up on eBay. We're waiting for that to actually finish. We also had actually sent off, well, purchased, and we're waiting for the stock to come in for Amazon and eBay stores, which were based around the fitness. Now, very happy to actually say that we've actually received some of that stock. We still are waiting for things to come over from China. But what we can show you here is we do have the fitness gloves that have came in. We've got a big box there of 40 of them. And we also have the resistance bands as well that have came in as well. Now, the resistance bands, again, we've got a box there of 40 of them as well. Now, what we are waiting for to come in over from China are what's called activation bands, which women use for yoga. But we're also waiting for some hand weights as well to come in. Now, all of these products are going to be listed on Amazon, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, just so we can actually get as much traffic as possible. But we're also selling them via our own Facebook businesses as well. Like I say, my wife is a fitness instructor, dance instructor, and also I do fitness for rugby as well. Now, so far, just to give you an update of where we are on everything else, if you remember, we also bought, I think it was in week 2, that stock from one of my friends who closed down a collectibles shop. We do still have a couple of items left over from that, but they have been very, very successful. We listed them on eBay and they have been flying out. We're down to 2 of each costume now in just one of the games, which has really boosted our bank balance. Now, what I've decided to do is, instead of keeping all that money in the bank account and just buying items off eBay and flipping them, I've actually invested that money over the last couple of weeks into new equipment. So originally, I was going to try and look into going down the route of a car, but unfortunately, the market for cars at the moment is very, very slow. And when I've been speaking to people who do actually flip cars on a regular basis, normally they have their own businesses, their own little garages. They're unfortunately saying they're only flipping around 1 or 2 cars a month at the moment, especially as the fact that they're not able to have their premises open. So for me, it's all about space and where I'm going to be able to put another car, because where I live, I don't have an actual driveway or a garage where I can keep this car. So it is all about space and time. So what I've decided to do is use that money that we've actually took, which over the last few weeks we've amounted to £1,708 in assets, stock value, etc. We've completely cashed out. We now only have £2.38 in the bank balance for the business, but we've actually invested a lot more in stock in regards to the fitness side. Now, we do have those resistant bands linked up on Amazon now. They are live. They went live on Friday. These gloves, we have them live on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. And the items that we're waiting to come back in from China through AliExpress, at the moment things are taking a little bit of a while. We will be doing another video update later this week, just to give you an idea of what times we're looking at for those to come in. But at the moment, to give you a full update and rundown, this is what has happened. So at the end of week 3, we had the Nintendo Switch. That did sell for £250, but unfortunately there was a time waster, and this is something that really, really angered me. I put it up for a 3-day listing. Somebody had tried outbidding this gentleman, but he came in at the very end, put in a larger bid. But I ended up waiting a couple of days, waiting for this gentleman to come back to me to eventually then say to me that he couldn't afford to pay for the item. His financial circumstances had changed, so I ended up having to cancel that sale and then actually relist the item for another 3 days. Now, one thing that did really come out of that beneficially was the fact that the person who eventually bought the item bought it for £245 plus postage, and they actually wanted to upgrade to next day delivery guaranteed via a special courier. So I ended up sending that via Hermes, and the customer got that next day. More than happy with it, absolutely over the moon, and that boosted our balance. Now that money we took that money and we've actually invested it into activation bands and also actual hand weights. Now these hand weights aren't the big heavy dumbbells that you may find at your gym that you can change your plates over. These are all molded. But what this enables us to do is actually sell a wide range of products that a lot of people at the moment, obviously they can't go to gyms, so this is a very big niche at the moment. And when I did my research into eBay, Amazon and Facebook Marketplace about what is selling quite a lot at the moment, these are the items that are flying off the shelves very, very quickly. So we've decided to jump both feet in, invest all the money into that. Now, if everything comes back and sells at what we expect it to, our overall stock value at the end of week 5, when everything comes in and gets all listed, is going to be over £3,500. So guys, just to tell you where we're focusing our efforts over the next week, we will be definitely doing a video next week. I've just, like I say at the start, had to spend a little bit more time focusing on looking for a full-time job. Hopefully I'll get one this week, which means I can refocus my efforts on doing this business, which is massively important. Now, unfortunately, 5 weeks in, we would like to be in around about the £15,000 to £25,000 sort of bracket, but we are only at around about £3,500 at the moment, just to put a conservative figure on it. Now, moving forward this week, any sales we do make from eBay, Amazon, Facebook, any of those, we're just going to put the money back into these products, just keep sales going, because obviously it's all about volume, especially on the resistance bands, especially on these gloves as well. You know, these we're making about £4 profit on. The resistance bands are only making about £1.50 per band on. So it is all about numbers. Now, when those other items come in from China, they're getting put straight onto eBay and Amazon, and that is massively going to boost, because even, for example, the tray of hand weights, we're going to be making around about £15 profit on those, and that is even based on competitive pricing as well. So guys, keep trading, keep working hard, and I'll catch up with you next week. Good luck. Bye-bye.